What's going on, guys? It's New York Prepper here, and it's actually snowing right now. Very unusual. It's April, what is it? April 16th, 2020, and you can see it's snowing right now. All right, and they're talking about some snow this morning. It's early in the morning right now, and there's some flakes coming down. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. But just wanted to show you guys this unusual late season snow. It's actually a north wind coming down right now. Wind is coming out of the north, so it's supposed to go down into the 20s tonight or later on tonight. All right. So it's very, very unusual weather. You can see the flakes flying in front of the camera. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'm actually a snow lover, so it's nice to get one last glimpse of snow before the summer comes. But it literally just started right now. So yeah, beautiful stuff. And just goes to show that the weather is very unpredictable, guys. You got to be prepared for anything. You know, just when you think summer is coming and spring is upon us, that's when the snow comes. And you know, it's actually just starting to come down heavy right now. You can actually hear it. Looks like the squall is coming through. So alright, guys, God bless. I'll keep you updated with the snow. Alright, guys, so I was about to upload this video, and before I could do that, the snow started coming down really hard. You can actually see it coming down. It's kind of like a sleet almost. Now it's coming down really hard. And the last thing we need right now with this coronavirus is a, you know, snowy, cold spring that's going to affect our crops and add to our food shortage problems that we're already having. You can see the snow, you know. I'm trying to see if I can catch any on my hand. There we go. But it's coming down pretty hard, as you guys can see. Very unusual for this time of year. It's not unusual for us to have frosts over here this time of the year. Typically, our frosts start to end in May. First week of May is when we start to see our last frosts go away and temperatures start to go above freezing at night. But to have like snow, you know, in the second half of April is, I would say, pretty unusual. So just wanted to share this with you guys. And also, you know, we are heading into a solar grand minimum. If you guys don't know what that means, that's basically the sunspot cycle is reduced. So it could potentially cause us to go into a mini ice age. And the reason why is because the sunspots have radiation, and they release radiation that can warm up the earth basically, and when there's less sunspots, then there's not as much radiation, and it basically the earth will cool down a little bit. So just want to walk on the snow a little bit here. It's like this sleet kind of thing, but you know, we need to be ready for the possibility of an ice age in the coming 5 to 10 years, because we are heading into a grand minimum right now. So you know, we have to see how that's going to affect our climate, you know, That's not something that a lot of preppers are really talking about, but you know, if we head into a grand, where we already are in a grand minimum, we're heading into a grand minimum, you know, we don't know what kind of effect that's going to have on our climate. You know, if it's going to cause a mini ice age like during the Maunder minimum. If you guys are interested in reading about the Maunder minimum, that was a cooling period between 1400 and 1600 where global temperatures fell quite a bit, and there used to be frost fairs on the Thames River in London because the river would freeze solid every winter, and the Baltic Sea would freeze from Sweden all the way to Germany. It was an unusually cold period of time, and again, that's late 1400s into the early 1600s. It was a good 50 to 100 years where the global temperatures were, you know, below average, and it affected, you know, food supplies and things like that. So we need to keep an eye on this grand minimum and see how it's going to affect us. And the last thing we need is global cooling and having crop failures in addition to this virus pandemic that we're dealing with. So just wanted to share this with you guys. It is beautiful, though, I have to say. I love the snow. So all right, guys, God bless.